We cannot live without green. We need seasonality, we need daylight. These kind of things are very relevant for us. I'm Adriaan Geuze, I'm a landscape architect. A good design introduces identity. For us there should always be a smile. It should be light, not heavy. As a child I was in the countryside, in nature. I was trained as a landscape architect, deeply rooted in the logic of engineering, soil, water, plant life. We had the luck to be involved in creating one of the largest private gardens in New York. We figured out immediately that this would be a unique project. When we design, we always work as a studio, as a team. We experiment, we make models, we develop a concept and a design. What type of activity, persona would be there. This project started with an introduction in which the client team explained the type of lifestyle they would expect for the building and the environment, which has a lot to do with what is the DNA. And from there we started to make a garden concept which could host several different type of spaces. A garden is not one thing, it is over the day and over the seasons. You really have a strong sentiment if you feel the wind or you see the moon. The location is already brilliant because it's next to the Manhattan Bridge. So we are here in the New York Harbor, East River, mouth of the East River. You can pretty well recognize the building, it's under construction. In New York we delivered phase 3 of Governors Island recently. It's open for the public. Elements of the garden are equal to the different places in the park. So this is a planting bed with some background of hedges, evergreen. And then the foreground is flowers which are every season blossoming. So we have literally the entire year flowers. It's amazingly colorful. I think the power of nature and plant life, botany, people love that. They even did scientific research. It's good for your brains. We introduced an idea for making a series of formal gardens with very tall hedges. Imagine this garden in New York will have 45,000 square feet of green. For the people who live there, that's amazing. Especially in the morning sun, you know, it is like, wow. This place is oriented towards the water. There is the welcome, an amazing topiary garden which is hanging, which is vertical. It has never been designed anywhere else. The same if you arrive by car with a drop-off area. There is a meandering path through a sumac garden. We have a wonderful corner with a birch garden with amazing daylight filtered through the birches. There is in a more lush area a tree hut. One of the thematic gardens is a playground, which is a cartoonesque version of Manhattan with bridges. Children can walk from Brooklyn over the East River and step into Manhattan. There are special fire pits where people could have wonderful gathering and sit around the fire. For gardens, seasonality is a key. People should feel comfortable through the year. In the winter we have the evergreen hedges, which keeps the garden green. Springtime with azaleas, unheard of. I mean, unprecedented. There is a sort of oasis, sanctuary, seasonal, peaceful garden. But it should be a place where you hang around, where you have a nice cocktail, where you sit with your friends, where you bring your child. That is what a garden is made for. There is seriously a paradise in the sky.